So with the new edition of Age of Sigmar going on pre-order this weekend, I wanted to take a look at another kit from it. This time we have the Praetors. Now, yeah, I bought this magazine instead of buying a full box because it's cheaper. So first off we have a base. We have two more bases. I can probably just stick the bases to the side there. We have the magazine itself. Gone noisy plastic. Now on here we've got the Praetors themselves. We've got a bit of lore on the cities of Sigmar. Nice. Oh, that fortification is cool. Let's just bring that up. Okay, how cool does that fortification look? If we ever get an epic version of Warhammer Fantasy, so Mighty Battles I think it was called, back for Age of Sigmar, I'd love terrain of that. Or for someone who's as passionate about doing fantasy terrain as Zorpazop is for doing 40k, doing 30k terrain, and Lord of the Rings, to do Age of Sigmar. That being said, I wouldn't have minded them getting him to do something, but I'm not sure he'd be up for it. He's got a lot of heresy stuff to do. Yes, we've got Hello Heart. My heart is a city of mining and magic, built around a colossal column of basalt. It is situated in a rich seam of arcane minerals. So this is the city, source of the city's colossal wealth, as well as bizarre and magical abilities possessed by those who live there. Nice! Mage City! We have Hammerhall, which I believe has been a bit of a focus lately. Isn't it the focus this edition? Yes, we have the city of Hammerhall, largest city in the model realms. It is a city of two halves joined by a realm gate. Hammerhall Ashra in the realm of fire is a place of endless industry, while Hammerhall Gyra in the realm of life keeps the city's colossal population fed. Ah, that actually is a really cool idea. Using a realm gate to actually allow you to have two separate cities that do fill different roles. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, you don't keep your industrial centre right next to your agricultural land because they tend to one tends to pollute the other. But I kind of like that. Also, the art's neat. Magical floating islands and all that. And then we've got Mist Harvard. That bit of big terrain we see in the background there, that almost looks like it's part of an Imperial ship from 40k. But yes, Mist Haven, the city made up of scores of ships moored at the shrouded seas of the realm of shadow. It's a dangerous place of criminality and cunning, while many doubt the trustworthiness of Mist Haven and its people. None doubt the effectiveness of its warriors. Well, I mean, if you're in an area that's going to backstab you, you tend to get good at fighting. Or get good at negotiating. Or both. So yeah, we've got the instructions on how to build the Praetors. Now, I'm honestly thinking of turning these into Custodes, because I like their pose. But of course, there will be people who'd be like, but they're not Custodes, they're stormcast. And it's like, yeah, but Custodes cost an absolute fortune, and you get spare bits. So yes, we've got the instructions there. I'm just going to skip past them a bit. We've got a big how to paint. We've got a how to paint guide that isn't as big as I thought it would be. We've got some thing on keywords. So we've got Vindicators, Nine Arcanum, Kill Boss with Stab Grot. Hey, that one from issue 1. We've got a bit on data sheets. Hey, we've actually got the data sheets. Nice. We've got some 4-scroll tutorials for them. And kind of that's it. So there's bits and pieces in this issue. There might be there's not as much lore as I was kind of hoping for, but hey, there was some. Not much, some. But this one's more issue focused around building and playing, which, admittedly, most of them should be. Yes, I'm going to build these up and be back. Okay, and so we have these praetors done, and I'm not entirely sure what to make of them. They're decent sculpts. Of course, they want you to glue them together, looking at how, you know, the multi-part capes work. But, yeah, they're decent enough. Gotta say, much better idea to get them in the $20 magazine than it is to buy them retail. They're bloody $90. I gasped when I looked at the price, because that's absurd. $90 for these three. They barely have other options on, like, look at what else comes on the sprue. You've got alternative heads and an alternative way of building one of them. The middle one, by the looks of it. Like, what? That's absurd. Get them through this. If you're in Australia, go that way. Like, I've got the price, I should have the price on screen for both Australia and UK, but yeah, they're absurdly expensive buying them retail. I'm glad I got them this way, but as to whether I'll do anything with them, I don't. Well, I do know, but when is a matter of things. So, in terms of scale, here's how they scale to the previous video's subject. We've got the chariot griffhound. The other model is to the side somewhere. I'm still in the process of priming it, but yeah, you can kind of see that that they're the same size roughly as the crew, but just the chariot is bigger. Makes the crew person higher. So like we've got the chariot operator. It's about the same height, but their armour is slightly different. They've all got the kind of sculpted in chest that you see with some of the Blood Angel stuff. So these are a decent sculpt. Like, design wise, I do kind of dig them. I do think that they could do with more in the kit for $90. But they are a cool idea. But a lot of the Stormcast stuff feels like it could be, you know, done as, here let's just provide these as alternative ways of building an existing kit. Not, here let's make an entire separate kit. Just, these being that much is absurd. For what? Some great axes that have funky rules for them? Yeah. You look over at Space Marines, and if you've got three model unit, it tends to be pretty heavy hitting, such as Space Marine Centurions or Space Marine Aggressors, or insert other three model unit or character unit here. Like, the push fit on these doesn't quite go together properly, so you've got gaps in there. Now if you're gluing the things together, that probably won't be a problem, but yeah. Now I delayed recording this part of the video because these models heralded in an actual storm, and it was quite noticeable, and it was louder than the traffic that I could hear, that I'm not sure if you guys could. But yeah, if we're comparing it to a Sister of Battle, now this is relevant to a video I'm working on, but that's kind of how much taller they are, so they could work for Custodes, but I don't know where mine are, so I can't really put it next to them. See how they compare to a Guardsman, so maybe they'd work. And yes, that video is finally nearly ready. Anyway, here's kind of been my look at these. do you guys want to see me turn these into Adeptus Custodes? These and a whole host of Stormcast stuff. If so, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, and heck, if you've done it already, how'd it go for you? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will be back in future with more. Ride down on, right, if you can, arrive by lightning. I mean, how metal is the way that Stormcast arrive? They just arrive by lightning. And they kind of did the same kind of thing for Space Marine teleporting, but like, they actually went full hog, all in with it with Stormcasts. Mind you, Stormcasts arriving by lightning, it's in the name, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I will share more in future, and who knows, I might instead end up just painting those up as Stormcast, depending on if I end up with a friend that's into AOS. So apparently my loadout of Handflamer and Blessed Halberd is not legal in the Codex. Have a guess how annoyed I am by that. Looks like I'm going to be removing a Handflamer.